Hello, my name is Candle Kitchens and welcome back to Outside the Box. So today I'm going to be talking about Caildini's 6 principles of persuasion. And I'll be mainly discussing what it is that I can utilize out of these principles for my personal branding project. So, the 6 principles are as follows, and I can't remember them off the top of my head, so I just have them on the screen here. Reciprocity, scarcity, authority, commitment and consistency, liking, and consensus. And so it's just like a quick rundown of each of these. Reciprocity is kind of like I'll scratch your back, you scratch mine. It's kind of that like subtle fishing for responses and like feedback and getting people to interact with your content. Scarcity is when you kind of have that situation of this is a very limited time offer, or we only have a few of these left in stock, just kind of creating that mindset of, oh, if I don't act on this now, then I won't be able to later. Authority is when you have kind of the leading information for whatever topic it is, and so you are kind of establishing yourself as like, I have all the knowledge and know-how, or I have the leadership within this community. Commitment and consistency is kind of just remaining like top of mind, like continually posting, showing that you are just very committed to what it is that you are talking about. And that can be like slightly different from authority in the sense of like, you may not be like the leading subject on something, but you're very passionate about it. Liking is where you generally want someone to like what it is that you're talking about or what it is you're trying to sell. Because if people don't like it first and foremost, then they're not going to usually stay interested in what it is you're talking about. It's kind of having that like appreciation for it. And then consensus, and that's kind of having other people to back you up and say like, oh yeah, that we all agree that this is a good thing over here. So as far as what I might use for my personal branding, I'm leaning towards being like an information and like ideas, like a thought leadership type brand, which is just going to kind of build off of the stuff that we've already been doing for the course. And so I feel like it'll be relatively easy to integrate into that kind of realm. So a lot of the stuff that I'm seeing is like being useful to me is stuff to do with like reciprocity, like encouraging people to to have discussions with me, and then or like pointing out like, hey, I really like this topic over here, and then maybe people will go and respond in kind by saying, oh, I love what you said about this thing over here regarding that similar thing. Kind of encouraging the reciprocity through like mutual conversations, more like, instead of like, oh, I'll pay for you for this, you know. Commitment and consistency, I think with just like routine, regular posting and showing that like, showing the commitment through being active in discussions and wanting to contribute, and also mainly wanting to learn, because a lot of what we've been doing for the course and what I've been like putting on my YouTube channel and my Tumblr is stuff that is about what I've been learning. And so even if I end up being incorrect about something, showing that proof of being active and willing to learn and change on things, I feel like will show that credibility with me. And then a little bit of authority will kind of seep in there because it's all related to stuff that I'm studying, and so I have more knowledge than most other typical people do that maybe aren't studying those specific things. And then that kind of like consensus will come into play, where it's people will, consensus and liking will kind of go in hand with that, is where the people that are interested in those things and who have that similar knowledge and know-how will be able to go in and back me up on some of the stuff I'm saying, and that will encourage other people to like what I have to say and take it more seriously. Anyways, that's just kind of my planning for what I'm going to use with it. I hope that was at least a little bit insightful. Thank you.